Am I lying? Hold on, wait. I launched OBS immediately. Hold on. Let me. There we go. Okay. Huh. Oh, sorry about that. I was in the other room. I didn't have my webcam on. There we go. That's better. It's a. You know, the greatest part about this is that someday in the far, far, far future, someone might be like, man, this Ace Windfall guy is a pretty cool guy. I'm gonna go check him out. Oh, he plays Blue Archive. Let me go look at one of his Blue Archive streams. Oh, it looks like he's played it 5 times. And then he realized, oh, those are just 2 streams. In fact, that might just even be 1 stream. I don't know how many times it's split up at this point. We're on the Kimono Friends Kingdom. A symbol. Fairy tales come alive. That's Princess Jasmine. Wait. That's like almost lawsuit levels. You guys can't see this at all, but that's a fat mummy. How can there be a fat mummy? Mummies are dead. If you mummify someone, actually question. Who knows how mummification works? If you mummify someone, do they keep their body fat? Or would they are all mummies just inherently going to like lose their body fat just because, you know, they're corpses? Because I know like skeletons, like if you die you become a skeleton, but if you become mummified, do you lose your fat? It's a slow decay. This guy's a pretty happy mummy, so he might have died recently. That might explain that. If you could be any like Dark Universe, Cinematic Universe monster, which one would you guys be, by the way? If you were any character from the hit Dooku Cinematic Universe, you know, there's the mummy. There's the mummy with starring, I was gonna say Tom Hanks, that's not right. Tom Cruise. There's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There's the Invisible Man, who was originally gonna be by Johnny Depp, but then they scrapped the Dooku concept and they just made the Invisible Man a standalone movie, which was fantastic. Would recommend if you like if you like I don't even know if it's horror. It was just really good. But like, go watch the Invisible Man movies. It was actually really nice. Or would you be like the Bride of Frankenstein? Luckily make it so you're still kind of fat. Okay, so you get to keep a little bit in there. It's like that way in the afterlife you get like a little bit of you get some treats on you. You get to take some with you. Dry aged undead. Dry aged undead. As opposed to wet aged? Brendan Fraser? No. That's the good mummy. We're talking about the bad. We're talking about the bad ones. We're talking about the Dooku. We're at 94%. I don't know if that number went up or not because I didn't see that number on the screen before now. And this is for loading LD player, not for loading Blue Archive, by the way. I think I would be ooh, Wolfman. I want to be the Wolfman though, honestly. Wolfman or Invisible Man? Because, like, you could... Like, the Wolfman gets to meet all the cool people. He gets to meet, Abbott and Costello, right? If I were a monster, I'd be a furry, too. You could also... If you want to be a monster, you could also be the, oh, the Swamp Thing. That's another one, right? Okay, look, we gotta repair. Reset disk. The virtual disk of the emulator may be corrupted. Sure, why not? We're already so long gone. Let's try to fix LD Player 9. Sure. I think Wolfman would be cool though. Yeah, because you get to meet Abbott and Costello, right? Plus, you get to be a Wolfman. I had to boot up the stream again because I was stuck in Infinite Loading Wheel. Oh, welcome back, Jared. Hey. Your stream experience is actually being boosted by Twitch. It's helping you out. Because we too are stuck in Infinite Loading Wheel in some sense. Oh, I have to sign into Google Play again, I guess. Okay, sure, whatever. I think? Do I have to sign in again, or is it just gonna check my info? What's the question? What universal what member of the Dark Universe cinematic universe, what universal monster would you be? You got the Mummy, you got Frankenstein, you got Bride of Frankenstein, Wolfman, Swamp Thing, Invisible Man, Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Oh, Nosferatu? Actually, no, it might just be Dracula. I don't think you get to be Nosferatu. Maybe. Someone do the math on that. If you get to be Nosferatu, or if you get to be, or if you have to be Dracula. Do we have to reinstall Blue? Oh yeah, because we reset the disc. Oh boy, we get to do the thing again where the stream might crash again. Oh no! It's okay. Trust the plan. Trust the plan. You know what? Is it what's up, Blammy? Yeah, that is, it's not the first time that yeah, we've been having some issues, Blammy. It's in fact, like, right? Oh no, it didn't crash. We've been struggling here, Blammy. We've been struggling, but we're gonna make it work, because we're we're God's strongest pilot, goddammit. Oh boy. Ready to download 405 megabytes of essential game files. Sock it to me. What does Cusco say in The Emperor's New Groove? Oh yeah. Bring it on. Yeah, that's what he says, bring it on, when they're about to go down the waterfall. Swamp Monster. Ooh. Swamp Thing is a DC Comics thing. Oh, you might be right. Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's the one. Thank you, Jared. You're right. It's Creature from the Black Lagoon is the Dark Universe Cinematic Universe one. Werewolf in Movies was in Hellsing with Hugh Jack. Hellsing. Wait, what? Is that a? Hugh Jackman plays Wolverine from the X-Men, right? Is X-Men Wolverine in Hellsing? I don't know what Hellsing is. That's the vampire one, right? Also, Nukiyashi, you can't derail something that's already left the tracks minutes ago. Minutes upon minutes upon minutes ago. Almost an hour ago at this point, somehow. Oh, we're at over 15%. Oh, we're so gonna make it. Oh, we're so gonna make it. Here, can I actually bring this? Oh yeah, here. You guys get to see this. Sure, why not? There we go. Production values are out the window at this point. Fuck it. There we go. Hey, you get to see this. We're getting there. Don't get too hopeful. I have nothing but hope. It's all I have. There was a cat I saw earlier that perfectly encapsulates this moment. Let me go find it. It's on my Trust the plan. Trust the plan. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's not. Look at this. Look at this. We're at 100%. It's not over yet. Trust the plan. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know what perfectly encapsulates this? Here. No way. If I do that, it will probably do the thing where it will Jordy jump scare me. Hold on. I need to download this. Then I take this out here, and then I throw it in here. This is how I feel right now. This is how I feel. I saw this earlier today. Exist in a hopeless world. Look closer, hope. We are the hope. The world is hopeless. This stream is the hope. You look closer, you see this stream. If there's anything this will teach you, is you never give up. Cause look at this. Now loading. Sign in. It's going to work. We just need to trust the plan. Okay, this might be the last thing we have to download. Oh, that's so quiet. Hold on, wait one. There we go. If we can do this, we get to hear Rona say our name. Oh, fuck. Let me just scoot this down a little bit right now. That might be... I'll see you guys on the other side. Okay. The werewolf is too painful. Painful? Why is the werewolf painful? Vampire's not viable because you actually need sunlight. That's a fair one. Frankenstein and his wife are too cute of a power couple to break up, leaving Swamp Monster. I get the. I respect the Frankenstein, Bride of Frankenstein bit. You let them keep their dynamic. You don't want to mess up their dynamic. I get that. I get that. Oh my god, it's beautiful, really. If you like you know what this is like? It's like Frodo. This is the quest for the One Ring. Right? We started this stream bright-eyed, bushy-tailed. It was our Uncle Bilbo Windfall's 111th birthday, and he had his magical little ring, and he put it on. He did a little prank. He was like pranked ya, and he ran off. And then the Gray Wizard took the ring and was like, "Oh no, you can't do that." And he took the ring, and then oh, I think we're back. Oh shit. Oh my god. You know, every day this just in a hopeless world is we're all gonna make it, bros. We're all gonna make it. Are we back? I think we're back again. Hey, welcome back again, guys. I'll see. I don't think I'm gonna see you guys for long. We'll probably can disconnect and reconnect a few more times. But thank you for sending me your energy. It's what's keeping me going right now. I'm like, I really share the load, Mr. Frodo. Share the load. I need those Riders of Rohan right now. The horn of Helm Hammerhand was gonna sound in the deep one last time if God's willing right now. Jesus. The orcs are at the gate. The Urukai are at the gate. They blew up the portcullis or the drainage ditch with Sauron's black magic black powder thing that no one's seen before, and they're storming. The elf archers, a lot of them have died. It's all kinds of fucked up, man. We're getting pushed back. I think that one main elf guy, I think he's already dead at this point. He gets stabbed through the heart, doesn't he? He gets just like Sauron does in the extended edition of Return of the King, because that's not in the theatrical. Which is, I get Christopher Lee was upset about that from what I hear, and I get that, because what do you mean I'm just not in the last movie? I'm supposed to die. I'm supposed to get stabbed and then fall comically and then land on a wheel, and then I get drowned afterwards, and it's just it's a little overkill, honestly. Hey, we didn't drop yet, though. That's good. We've been at 68.8% for a while, though, I think, so that's a little bit, this is my Joker arc right now. I don't know if I can do this much longer, guys. Yeah, right now, bro. Can't even see my cursor. It's not capturing my cursor. What's your guys' favorite minute of the Lord of the Rings? Sure, let's talk about that. I've always liked, what was my favorite? I think I tweeted it, right? Let me fuck it. We're just gonna. This is a new segment called Ace Reads His Tweets. Ace Windfall channel. Scroll down. Scroll down. There we go. Oh yeah, we need a few good taters. Legolas shield surfing. No, I don't think it is. Oh, is it not? Oh, there's a really good part where I don't know if it's in the theatrical or if it's just in the extended edition, but like when the Ents are attacking Isengard, one of them gets lit on fire, and then like a little bit later when the dam breaks and the waters come flowing in, one of the Ents that's on fire, he runs over to the water and he like sticks his head in to extinguish it, and that's really good. That was one of the ones I had written down. I think there's another one. Oh yeah! I remember one of my favorite moments. It's so goofy, it's so corny. I kind of hate it, but it makes me laugh, so I think it's fine. There's the famous scene when oh, not Éomer. Éomer's the dude. Who's the girl that kills the Witch King? Who's like, no man can kill me. And she takes off she takes off her helmet and says, I am no man. And that's like pretty cool. But the thing that gets me is when she says, I am no man, after that, she does like a battle yell with her sword before she stabs. And the way she's like, I am no man. Ah! And then she stabs. And the way she like tilts her head back and yells her war cry when she does that, it's so like jarring, that yell into the stab. It makes me laugh every time. I was rewatching. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. But it's her scream. It's just like, it's so like extra that you didn't need to do your little like yell when you're doing it. And it makes me laugh every time I see it, because it's so like stupid. It's like really adorable. I am no man. Ah! I only watched the Lord of the Rings movies once as a kid and was so bored. Oh no! I then read one of the books for a college class and wasn't impressed with it either. Aww. Epic way to come out as trans, that would be. I am no man. And then you stab the Witch King. I will say, they are like, it's a little bit tricky if you're not like into fantasy as a whole. Or even if you are, because it is the granddaddy of fantasy. It has the Seinfeld effect, I think is what some people call it. Where it's like, oh, this isn't funny, because everything after Seinfeld apes off Seinfeld, so it's the same thing, where if you like fantasy, everything from after Lord of the Rings, which is most things, have aped off it. And if you don't like fantasy in the first place, then just like that, it's distilled fantasy, you're not gonna like it, so yeah. Haven't watched LOTR in years. Oh no. You can go, it's on HBO Max right now. Go watch it. There's both the extended and the theatrical for either viewing pleasure. This update thing hasn't moved. Are we? So how you guys feel about this Blue Archive stream? What do you do? We want to give it one more try? Or? One more try, right? Oh no! I'm sorry, Rises, hold on. The reason that redeem didn't work, it should immediately work. The reason it didn't is because, you know, my computer blue screened, and so I didn't up the software that normally handles that. It's all on fire. Everything's on fire. Someone get Shaw or Jessica. Someone get Jessica to start crying and Shaw to spin her around. Here's the software up now. Okay, good. Here, let's here, I'll do it myself. Reward is on cooldown. It'll be back in 17 seconds. Dang it. Can't even headset myself. It's so on fire. Okay, hold on. Oh god, I needed that. Thank you, me. Thank you, Riseness. Everything's on fire. Okay, let's here's what we'll do. We do this. We kill Blue Archive. and then we launch it again. And I think... I think... If my powers of deduction are anything to go by, which is not saying a lot, it should already have that first 68% downloaded, and so it should start from that 68%. Give it up for launch number 100. Launched 100, everyone. Woohoo! Oh. Okay. Drink some water. You need it, Ace. So, well, that's... You know what else here? Since this is just Zatsu 2, Electric Boogaloo. You know what else? I talked about this on Wednesday. I didn't like Chernobyl. I hated the first episode of Chernobyl, but I was encouraged to go give it another college try. So I watched episodes 2 and 3 today. That's how much I was like, oh, it got better. So if you were like me and dropped out after the first episode of Chernobyl, it gets better. All those characters that kind of sucked, they're not in the other episodes. But then they come back, and then it's kind of... They get their comeuppance, so it's okay. You fool. You absolute buffoon. You think you can challenge me in my own realm? You think you can rebel against my authority? You dare come into my house and upturn my dining chairs and spill coffee grounds in my Keurig? You think you were safe in your chainmail armor behind that screen of yours? I will take these laminate wood floorboards and destroy you! I didn't want war, but I didn't start it. I think it helped that I was already in a deranged mental state, so thank you for that. Just off the fucking cuff. I thought we were talking about the game. What game is called Chernobyl? There's probably... What? Explain further now. I don't know. I know Stalker. Stalker is a game about Chernobyl. That's a great one. That's a good one. Would recommend that. It's Chernobyl Light. That doesn't help me, in all honesty. You know what's great? Haven't even gotten to the loading screen yet. We're just stuck on the preloading screen. Wait. 100 last one. Wait. Trust the plan. Trust the plan. We're gonna do something here. We're gonna relaunch. Trust the plan. Restart. Exit LD player. We're gonna exit. We're not gonna restart. We're gonna exit LD player. Okay. And then we're gonna relaunch it. Then we're gonna launch Blue Archive. Actually, here, launch it with cursor capture, because I think I didn't do that last time. There, now you can see my cursor. Good. So now you can see me emoting with my cursor, which, trust me, it adds to the experience. I don't have L2D, but I do have this, which I think is a good way to experience, because I'll shake this in pain sometimes, and there's no other way to describe it. But yeah, Chernobyl. The first episode sucked. I kind of hated it. But the second and third episodes were pretty good. I still don't agree entirely with a lot of the directorial decisions. Specifically, the what I can only describe as this dude got radiation poisoning directing style that some episodes have. That's Tsurugi. I knew that one. That was a pretty obvious one. Like, there's something, I mentioned it happens in the first episode. There's like, Chernobyl is burning, the Chernobyl nuclear power plant, is burning, and like, there's a bunch of bystanders on the bridge, and they're watching Chernobyl burn, and like, it zooms in and shows the trees blowing in the wind, and it has creepy music, and it's radiation vision, right? And like it's just like, oh, look how scary this is. You know what's going on. You know there's radiation in the air, right? And I hate that so much. And they do that like at least 2 other times. Let me hit confirm on this and let's see if it crashes. See, look at it. Look, cross our fingers. It happened again in like episode 3. Welcome back, everybody. It's fighting pilot extraordinaire Windfall ready for takeoff. Today, I don't know if you guys knew this, we're gonna be playing some Blue Archive. It's a pretty fun game. You don't know how bad it's getting. Whenever the stream died there for a couple minutes, I was just singing "Trust the Plan" in tune with this fucking sound that I've been listening to for the last hour and a half straight. Like, it's getting bad. I think I'm losing it, guys. Like I said, I think this is my Joker moment. Oh no, no, no! Why is it not moving? Why is it not moving? You're right. Trust the plan. Trust the plan. Well, hold on. Wait. No, real talk. Hold on. So, based if okay, so last time it loaded up to like 60-ish% and it got frozen, right? And we restarted it and we launched it again, and now it's up at 61% again, but it's a less, right? If we close it now, we'll only have to download like 800 megabytes, and we get up to 60% of that, right? Which is like, what, 500 megabytes, right? And then we close it then, and we launch again, and then we only have to get 80% of 300 megabytes, and we just keep doing it over and over and over again, because the 60% are gonna get smaller every time, right? Like what? That's a thing, right? Like it's like a Sisyphean effort. We're rolling that ball uphill, Ace. Just rolling that ball uphill. So, you know what? Ace. Just put on a happy face. You forgot you had that. That was the good luck charm. You just need to put on your happy face. Almost forgot that. Almost forgot it. It's a game where you play as a Ukrainian scientist who works at the reactor. Find his missing fiance. Paranormal stuff. Psychological horror survival. Oh, that sounds fun, actually. Chernobylite. Science fiction survival video game. Oh, cool. Is Chernobylite worth buying? Is well worth dipping into for a few hours as long as you remember the game is not meant to be a AAA experience. Okay. Thanks, Google. Okay. Okay, move that aside. Okay. You guys have trusted the plan this far, right? You guys have just trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. You have to trust me on this one. We close it. What is this? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Close it. Exit LD player. We bring it back up. We keep looping it. We keep looping it. It's gonna, like I said, those 60% are gonna keep getting smaller until eventually they're so minuscule. Scoop it and loop it. Scoop it and loop it. That's what you just got. Yeah, scoop and loop. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, Seb. Scoop and loop. Look at this. Look how fast it's verifying this downloaded file. I don't know what that means, but it's doing it. But no, yeah, Chernobyl radiation cancer vision. Yeah, like there's a scene where the wife of like a firefighter goes to hug the firefighter who's all like irradiated, and then like when she hugs him, it does the same like slow zoom in and like scary music, and I just hate it. It's such a terrible directorial decision. I hate it so much. And another one is I like the scene where they evacuate Pripyat. Like, Pripyat is right next door to the CNPP, and so they have to, like, evacuate everyone. And the way it's done is very nice, because it's not, like, focusing on one character. It's just like, look at it! Yeah, look! 800! Trust the plane, trust the plane, trust the plane, trust the plane. Okay, see you guys on the other side. But... We're back? I think we're back. We need a new PNG. That's what I'm glad you were thinking the same thing. That's why I put it on preemptively. Yo, wait, no. Look at. Bros, it's happening. It's so real. The blue archive is real. The blue archive is real. We trusted the plan. It's over. Thank you for the stream, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope to catch you next time. Okay. Now uninstall it. And oh, so you got an advertise this. Oh my lord, it's I legitimately am defeated. I don't know if I want to play the game now. I kind of have to, cause like but I can't beat that. I can't beat that. It is like the Lord of the Rings. I said that at some point during that rambling, incoherent last 90 minutes of downloading and getting to this point. And it is so true. I've been changed by this experience. I'm back at the Green Dragon pub, right? And I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. I'm looking around at all these happy faces, all these fucking hobbits, like going and dancing around and showing off their giant fucking squashes and drinking their mead. And I just feel so empty inside because I've been to fucking Mount Doom. I've seen the Eye of Sauron. I've climbed and fought against Shelob, the giant spider, and I've seen the Uruk-hai armies, and I just cannot do this shit anymore. I'm too good for Blue Archive, man. Let's claim all. Okay. See, look at this shit. I keep capping out at 999. I can't get it. All right. So, hey guys, for those of you who don't, I don't even know who you are, get out of here. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Ace Windfall, Fighting Pie Extraordinaire. I play fighting games, I play Arknights, and today I'm gonna go and do this because this doesn't, you have to do this between things. Recollection Lobby students, you. What order do I have this in? Can you switch what the order is in? I thought you could. It was you, and then it was Yuka. And then it's Ui, and then it's, no, Ui's not 4th, Seriko's 4th, and Ui's 5th. I think that's what I have. Okay, and then reset. Perfect. Oh my god, look at her. Look at her. Oh, okay. This made it all worth it. Bros, this is what we did it for. This is who we did it for. Oh my god, it's so... I know, right? It's so worth... It was so worth it. Okay. She's not as soon. The real tsundere is Yuka. They're both good though. Oh no, did it? Oh, thank God. I thought it crashed for a second. Okay. What's our plan today, guys? I know we didn't think we'd get here, but we did. I guess yeah, the original plan was let's do the missions. Sure. So I in my 2 weeks since I've done it, I've only just like I log in every so often. I do these things, but like I'm lazy. I don't like doing these. So today we're just gonna do this. Yeah. Let's do it. Let's pick it up. Oh, this is a tutorial, so I don't get to switch my stuff. Okay, let's learn what we have to learn. Let's learn what we have to learn, guys. So what's the tutorial? Oh, set up on our own? We already knew that, I thought. You got it, Arona. We gotta set up a block right in front of them. There we go. Yeah, make sure you clear your Sunday. Make sure you're free on Sunday tomorrow if you're gonna do that. Just keep building shells for this. Also here. Let's send the drone. Nice. Another one? Increase the normal attack. Oh, it's just a button. There they go. Send the drone out. Okay. So these are tutorials. The gameplay is really, like I said, it's really simple. They just run forward, they shoot. The only input you have is just like sending out skills and stuff. It's kind of nice. And then you get this at the end. It's great, yeah. And our okay, I guess here's our goal now. Here's our goal. I want Shiroko. I like Shiroko. If I can get to this point, you can farm these and you can get Shiroko tokens, and then you can turn that into a real Shiroko. That's the plan. We want to get Shiroko tokens. We need to get here, and we need to like get those. So to do that, we have to clear all of these and these. Okay? I think we can do that. I think that's fine. How diabolical, Vresnus. How diabolical. Move to a tile, and a hidden tile will appear. Cool. You can obtain objects, move to tile, shed lights. Got it. Cool. Oh, big boy. Okay, let's set up. Does it have my squad? It does. Okay. Yuka in front because she has a giant shield. She's like the friend. She's like the one in the front. These two in the middle because they say middle. Ui in the back because she's kind of worthless. Kana, Nodoka. Yui's actually pretty good, I think, but none of these guys have high level. Like, what Yui does is she makes it so the next skill is like half the cost, but none of these are like super expensive. What's up, Seg? You missed the Lord of the Rings trilogy. That's the only thing I can describe what just happened as, but hey, I'm glad. Oh, I thought you meant UI as in like the UI. Yeah, Ui. I know Ui's good, but Ui doesn't work well with these ones, I don't think. Not her skill, right? We just cost twice. Like, I thought she does it in half. I didn't know it was released. It does it twice. Huh. Oh, by the way, I found out that someone was talking about pickup before. I didn't realize what pickup meant. I didn't realize you could actually like pick up the characters and like. I like Sarika's. It's the most realistic one. And then Yuka's just okay with it. Oh, she could pick up Kana though. I get that now. Okay, but we send these ones out. They're gonna do the job. Okay. What a gamble I'm gonna do in Destiny or fighting games instead of the gacha. Very smart. Okay, begin mission. Auto infant. I don't know why this is not clicked on by start. There's no reason this should not be clicked on. This is the weirdest, like, thing in the world is that it doesn't auto the end phase when you can't. Like, there's some weird, janky stuff about this, but we make it work. We make it work for Ogata Kana, alright? Everything we do for her. Cinnamon. There's the big boy. Oh, they're all yellow. That's good for Kana. Send Asuna up so she can do the, she can get behind cover. Yuka needs to put her shield on. There we go. See, she gets a shield now, and so you're not gonna, like, hurt her as much. Send him up. And then, look, Kana she does yellow damage, she does piercing damage, so they're weak. These two are weak to it. Even though it's, even though her thing doesn't really do damage, I guess it does damage, but her main thing is that it will then apply a debuff, where all the damage done to it will then explode for more damage at the end of the debuff after 30 seconds, but things usually die before that. It's XCOM? I don't know, I've never played XCOM. I've been told to. I've never played it. Because there's no, like, the main thing I know about XCOM is that you can actually move your units, and you can't do that with anyone except for, like, Asuna. Everyone else just auto-runs and auto-does everything. Asuna's skill allows her to move. And also there's no, percentage, like, memes. Like, I know in, I have to do this in 6 turns. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah, I should be fine with that. I should be able to go, like, zigzag up and down. I think. Like, cause everyone, I don't know if there's any, like, cause the main thing I remember from XCOM is, like, there's the percentage thing where it's like, you have to have, like, 99% hit chance and it fails, and it's like, oh, ugh. Do that, that's just a buff for her, she just gets angry. Pop the shield because he's taking some damage. Nodoka is my healer, but I don't want to pop her down yet because she's just stationary. There we go. When an engagement starts, that's when you can put her down, and she can just start throwing out candy. She can start throwing out Girl-Con treats. And that will heal them. Look at that. Hit him with the milk. Hit him with the milk. And then throw in... Don't do Asuna. Do this on... I don't know, Soka. I don't understand. Yeah, like I said, Ui with these 3 feels a bit weak. Should probably wait and save until limited Toki and Nagisa. Yeah, I'm not playing to roll today at all. Because, like, because it's 3 banners right now, and the only one that looked interesting was Ui, but I already have Ui, right? And yeah, I know Toki is next. So I do like Toki, so I was gonna try for her, yeah. Ooey gooey grilled cheese. That sounds delicious, honestly. Do you guys like Panera? I don't know if we got snobs that, like, don't like the idea of Panera in here, but I like Panera specifically because I like their grilled cheese, and I hate that, like, I can never make grilled cheese that good. Or in general, I don't know why. Like, every grilled cheese I've ever had at, like, a restaurant has just been better than, like, what I can make on my own, and I don't know why. Maybe because they use, like, thicker bread, or maybe because they don't actually, like, grill it, they, like, toast it or something. Because I went to, when I was at the store earlier this week, there was, like, bakery bread. I just, like, walked past bakery bread and I was like, you know what sounds delicious? Bakery bread. Because bread is, like, call me wrong here, but bread is the most delicious food. Not even close. It just is delicious. I'm not gonna lie, multiple times this week before stream, I have just grabbed a piece of that bakery bread and just eaten it. It's a sourdough loaf of bread. I've just grabbed like 1 or 2 pieces and just eaten it with my tea before stream. No butter, no toast, you can just raw dog that bread, just because it's delicious. And I think a big thing about it is like, the bread that they use at like Panera or whatever is usually like thicker cut, and maybe that's like what does it, because like I use that bread to make grilled cheese, which is part of the reason I'm saying this right now. I make grilled cheese. I put a slice of cheese between those 2 loaves of sourdough, and I put it in my panini press. And I didn't press hard. I just closed the panini press so it would grill both sides. And it still just, like, shrinks it, right? And you got a tiny little grilled cheese. And it's like, that's not what I want. I want some thick bread. I want some real, just like, I want some oomph on that, like, sourdough. I need to, like, you can go, apparently, I don't know if you guys have done this. Apparently you can just go to, like, the Panera, right? You can just go to the bread, like, section of Panera, and you can just, like, ask them, like, you can just get a loaf of bread from Panera. And I think I need to do that at some point. Like, just ask them for, like, thick cut, like, it's like a brioche. And see if I can do that. Welcome to Bread Hell Germany. Mind-controlling drug in their food. That's how I feel about mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is a really good, like, food, too. Someone else's cooking is always better for whatever reason. Well, that's also true, right? Because you don't know what they've done to the food. You know what you've done to the food. Though I will say, that's not always true, because I've had some restaurant sushi before where I'm just like, this sushi's kind of shitty. And I make some mean sushi. Like, sometimes, like, it's very rare, but occasionally I'll, like, go get sushi at, like, a place that, like, is kind of nice. And, like, you would think has, like, good sushi. And I try, it's like, I can make better sushi than this. What the fuck? And it's usually because, like, it's, like, room temperature. Which, I don't know, that's a completely different issue, but... It's just it's a little iffy with that one for me. Bread, butter, American cheese style, amazing grilled cheese, no matter who makes it. I don't know. The butter is, I think, what kills me sometimes. Because, like... When you put the butter on it, it's just like, because that's how you learn, right? You do like your mom teaches you, like, come here, little Lacey. You take the skillet, you put the skillet on there, you butter the bread, you put it on the skillet, you put the cheese on it, you flip it a couple times. That's how you do it, little Lacey, right? And that's what you learn, and then you cut it in half. But it ruins it, in my opinion. Like, again though, maybe it's because the bread. The bread is the most important part of any meal. Like, bar none. You get a sandwich, that bread, like, it doesn't matter what is in the sandwich. The sandwich, it lives and dies by the bread. You go to, like, you know those, like, you go on, like, the Reddit or whatever, or, like, the internet, and you see, like, the pictures of, like, the gas station sandwiches that only have, like, a little bit of meat, and it's, like, mostly bread. I actually like those. Call me a crazy MFer, but I actually really like those. When I was in college, like, I would go and I would get gas station sandwiches every so often, and I always liked it because you just got so much fucking bread. Like, as long as you weren't, like, completely skimped out and only had, like, a little... Like, as long as there was enough, like, a single layer of, like, the ham or the cheese, or the ham and cheese typically, right? Because you get them both in the sandwich, right? As long as you have the one layer, I don't care. If everything else is bread, that's preferable, honestly. But, like, if you just, like, if you're making the classic, like, the home-style grilled cheese with the butter and the bread and the cheese on a skillet... I don't think that works, because you're gonna use, like, bunny bread or Wonder Bread or, like, generic off-the-counter, like, thin cut breads, and I think that's the issue. I think I need to, like, go and ask someone for, like, some thick cut bread and then try a grilled cheese with that, because I think that's the difference maker. Like, you know, have you guys ever done oh, the game's loud? Let's knock it down to, like, that. You ever you know how when you make a burger, you ever grill a burger? You ever go let me tell you, sons, you ever grill a burger? You make the burger, like, super thick, because the burger is it's gonna shrink up a little bit, right? Similarly, the bread is gonna shrink up a little bit when you cook it. I think that's the issue. I gotta use, like, bakery bread, but when you get bakery bread, you have to make sure it's still thick cut bakery bread, because, like, I have bakery bread, right? But it's thin cut bakery bread, and that's not what you want. You want that thick cut bread. Because, like, you want the cheese to melt, right? Yeah, you need a chunky sourdough. Ooh, a chunky sourdough. Ooh, yeah. I actually didn't know if I would like sourdough or not. I actually like it because the last time I was at a Panera, they were like, I went to the screen. There was no one at, like, the actual counter, so I went to the screen and just did it. Because I don't care. Whatever. It makes it faster. I went to the screen, I typed in the thing. I got a page where I sat down, and then, like, while I was sitting down, I hear my name. They're like, Ace. I like get up and I'm like, oh, I'm ready to go eat. And I go up to the little window and they're like, actually, we're out of brioche bread. And I was like, what? What do you mean you're out of bread? That's what you do here. But like they were like, we're out of brioche bread. Do you want us to like make your grilled cheese with like a sour, like a different type of bread? I was like, what do you have? Like sourdough and this and that. And I was like, oh, sure, sourdough. And I didn't know if I was gonna like it. I was like 100% ready to just like not eat the sandwich and like instead just eat the. When you go to like the Panera, right? They have like the you get the sandwich and you also get like you get chips or you get a baguette. I like the baguette because again I like bread. So I was 100% prepared just to eat like a baguette and just that be my dinner. But then I had the sourdough bread grilled cheese and I was like, ooh, this is actually good. And so now I'm a sourdough boy. But yeah, you need that thick chunk, right? What are we talking about, by the way? But yeah, you just like. How do you cut your sandwich, diagonal or straight down the middle? Ooh, good question. It depends on the shape of the bread, because again, bread is everything. If it's a square, you cut it diagonally, because then you get the most like the best pieces. If it's like if it's a bit wider, you cut it down the middle, because then it's like you get two even pieces, right? I don't know how to describe it. Like when it's a square, you cut it down, you cut it diagonally, because then it's like, oh, you get two triangles, and it's like, I don't know, it's fancy. Yeah, it's like when you're feeling fancy, you want to do it. But like when it's a longer piece of bread, like I have an Italian bread. It's not like bakery bread or anything like that. It just comes in like, it's one of the ones you get at like the store. But it's like a little bit, it's not square. It's a little bit more squished out. And like that one, I would cut it down the middle like normally because it's like squished out. Because making a diagonal cut there, that's like it's just not perpendicular. It's not symmetrical. It's not symmetrical, right? Begin mission. We have to do this in 6 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I was gonna say the thing I don't know with this, and maybe this tells me actually. Let's find out. It does, okay. I've always wondered if, because I was like, how do I know if the enemies are gonna move or not? And I think it's if they have the little that danger triangle, that will tell me if they'll move and attack me or not, because sometimes they don't. To make a sandwich myself, I don't bother cutting it. Ooh. That's true. Like, more often than not, I'm not gonna cut it. If I just like make a ham and cheese sandwich for lunch, which I do a lot, like I don't cut that. It's mostly for, like, because we're talking about grilled cheese. I do cut my grilled cheese, though. Because I want that ooey gooiness. I want that ooey gooiness when I cut it and I can see the inside. Because typically the cheese isn't oozing out the sides because I don't put that much cheese on it because the bread's typically pretty big, right? And so you want to cut it down the middle and just make sure that you really got it oozy goozy. Or at least a little bit like poonie poonie. Because it's not going to be oozy oozy. It's going to be like poonie poonie. And that's fine. That's fine. You girls are doing fantastic, by the way. Here, have some treats. What sandwich cheese maker? Peanut butter and jelly. Wait, that's not jelly. Peanut butter and honey. Do 1 slice of bread, then fold it. Oh, my dad does that actually. I can kind of respect that, because you're only eating half a sandwich then, and that's smart. Like if you're not that hungry and you just want like a little bit of a sandwich, like just doing the 1 bread and fold it, that's super duper smart. I respect the hell out of that. I usually want the full sandwich though. I want the full shebang. Egg sandwiches are hitter. Never had egg sandwiches. Do you just do a hard-boiled egg? Those are the only. No, wait. I haven't eaten that many eggs in my life. I'm gonna be real. I've had hard-boiled eggs before and I've had scrambled eggs before, but I can count the number of times I've had both of those on like one hand. I don't know what I'm doing, by the way. You're doing great, Yuka. Ooh, shit. You should heal. I think I mentioned this story before, too. The very first time I had eggs, that was the time I had accidental pilk. It was high school. It was like my junior year of high school, the summer of my junior year of high school. I was at like a summer camp, and like, it was at like a college, it was like a college upstate somewhere. And like, It was like, you know, because it was during the summer, we just stayed in the dorms for like a week. You went to like the dorms to eat like breakfast, lunch, dinner, that kind of stuff, and or the like the dorm cafeterias, whatever. And like I was like a little bit late getting there, and like I didn't know what food was, because it's like I'm a little bit of a picky eater, and also I don't eat a lot of breakfast. Like if I do, I'd be like pancakes or waffles or something like that. They didn't have that, so it was like, here, you get eggs, and I was like, oh, I've never had eggs before. So I had eggs. I had like maybe like ham or bacon or something like that. I don't know. I haven't had that much bacon either, honestly. I had that, and I went to the milk machine to get some milk out, and it only dribbled a little bit of milk. Like it didn't, like it was out of milk, but it dribbled a little bit of milk in there in my cup. And because it was a really crowded like cafeteria, I didn't know what to do. I was like, well, I didn't know, like I should probably have gone and asked and been like, hey, do you have more milk or something like that? Like, because when I later grew up and actually went to college, when the milk machine was out, you just go and ask, you're like, hey, can you do the milk? And they like reach under and they grab the bag of milk and they stab it and they put it in there, right? But like they didn't have that. I didn't know. I was a nervous little like 16-year-old fighting pilot, whatever. And so like I take my glass that had a little bit of milk dribblings in it. I kind of like tap it out, and then I go over to the soda machine, and it was a Pepsi soda machine, so I got Pepsi. So I was gonna have eggs and Pepsi, but then the milk dribblings were still in there, and so it was like accidental pilk, and it was terrifying. I kind of hated it. So my first eggs experience was kind of tainted by that. It was really weird. Scrambled eggs with cheddar with some lunch meat and real mayo. Ooh, real mayo. Ooh. Good source of protein. Eggs would be good. How long do eggs keep? I think generally speaking, my biggest issue with most foods are that I'm a lone like I have all you guys in the service crew. You all come to the hangar. You all hang out like we're doing right now. But like you guys go home. You guys don't take the food with you. I get to keep the food in the hangar. I'm only one man. I can't eat all that food, and so it's all gonna go bad, right? And so like I'm always afraid about getting like eggs or like fruits and vegetables are the worst ones, because like if I don't eat those, they're gonna go bad pretty soon. Honestly, real talk, I think I might have no, I threw it away. I was gonna say I think I might have a pack of celery from like 3 months ago or like a month ago or something in my fridge. I think I got rid of it though. I think I got rid of it. Never mind. I think it's fine. Probably. I don't know. Wasn't more. We are now. You missed the Lord of the Rings. I will not elaborate, but we're winning now. That's good. Oh, we're kind of dying. Oh, it's the boss stage. That's why we're good. The what? Not gonna elaborate. It was, you had to be there. We took the ring to Mount Doom. There was a lot of pain and suffering, but you know, you just exist in a hopeless world. Oh yeah, look closer at hope. There we go. There we go. There we go. This was the first 90 minutes of the stream, by the way. Okay, let's get rid of this. Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Where's the boss? Oh, you could don't die. 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 No, you could don't die. You could don't die. There's the boss. There's the boss. Oh god, Yuka, don't die. Yuka, do not die. Yuka, please do not die. We're doing so well. Yuka. Get him! Get him, boys! Yeah! The Kana explosion worked too. Oh my god. Whew. Ace just keeps wind falling. Missed the battle for Home Depot. That was my favorite battle in the Lord of the Rings, the battle for Home Depot. When you don't know how much of a broken man I still am. My face might show a smile, but deep in my eyes, there is still death and decay. I have been forever changed. Look, I don't think I'm going off to the Undying Lands with Bilbo and Frodo, but I'm there with Sam and Pippin and Merry, and I have forever been changed. Why are we back at this screen? I guess I have a guide mission, sure. Right now it's increased experience, so once you end stream, you want to sweep all your XP into your highest level commission. I don't know what commissions are. I think I just unlocked those. Can you explain further, insert joke? I actually want to know what that means. Restaurant food versus homemade. Only like restaurant scrambled eggs. Really? I feel like scrambled eggs are probably easy to make. I've never made scrambled eggs. I've made hard-boiled eggs, but I would have figured scrambled eggs would be like the easiest thing to make because it's just... I don't know how you make scrambled eggs. That's more macaroni and cheese sounding. It really did, Morn. It was the first 90 minutes of the stream. By the way, I say the first 90 minutes. You might be confused. If you look at the timer, I think it... What's going... Oh, shit. Oh, that's why... Oh, I got the crafting chamber unlocked. I autopiloted that. I don't know what I'm doing, honestly. The timer might say that I'm live for like 52 minutes. I've been streaming for 2 hours. We've been through a lot. How goes work, Sensei? Yes, it's me again. I'm going to assume that look on your face means you're happy to see me. Moving on. I'm here to act as your guide to the shale building. You'll find another tool, the General Student Council President left for you, in the basement. Then again, tool may not be the best word for it. It would be more accurate to call it a facility. The crafting chamber. Basically, this is a kind of matter synthesizer that can only be accessed by the manager of the hidden chest. Think of it like a 3D printer in a sense, not that I even understand how it works. All I know is that it's a mysterious artifact that only you can